Having a space where you can come and collaborate, where you can come and speak to people and get free advice from genuine experts is a huge leg up for any startup.
It's youthful, it's progressive, it's encouraging. You really feel the momentum of people wanting to learn and develop themselves.
It really is a space for that camaraderie and mutual understanding. It just felt very honest about the reality of what it is to be a founder. And so you have people celebrate the highs with, people celebrate the lows with, and it just creates such a nice feeling.
It's the mentorship, the coaching, the structured sessions, the unstructured sessions, the more informal opportunities that you have to network with other founders.
It's a vibe full of ideas, full of optimism, really smart people building really, really great things. There's just a almost air of mystique to it where you can feel something amazing being built here.
The MCIC is the most important front door to the innovation community at UNSW. Everything we do in the Founders program maps to those first few steps that someone might take when they're thinking about being ambitious in a new venture. Each year, we have over 10,000 people through our doors for our various workshops and events, coming here to learn how to be creative, learn how to make, and to form the connections that they need to keep going on that journey.
Just having a space where you know you can have these crazy thoughts and people will support them, and then they will help you recalibrate. Even somewhere to practice pitching and people to practice pitching with is just incredible as a first-time founder. I'm CEO and co-founder of Cauldron Molecules. I've been using microbes to create anything from vaccines, food, feed, fiber and fuel for a very long time. Founders was incredible in helping me understand the value of the technology we had and articulate the value so we could really start talking to VCs.
We're the co-founders of Toasty, a health tech startup which creates AI tools for patients with chronic illnesses. The MCIC offers so many different programs. There's almost always something going on, whether it's like a hackathon or prototyping competition or courses on first Thursdays. There's so many events and so many opportunities to upskill, to network, to meet people, and to just expose yourself to like a range of different things. It helped us take our idea from something that was just in our heads to something that's now become like a physical, tangible product that you can actually go out and download and use, which is really exciting.
We're a software company that helps businesses and organisations analyse their sustainability impacts and understand where they can improve. The MCIC firstly gave us the time of day and a shot when we had absolutely nothing as a business. It welcomed us to come and throw ideas at the wall. It fosters an environment for entrepreneurs to be able to come here and chase down their wildest ideas in a community of like-minded people.
Decorus is commercialising UNSW developed tech that converts diesel engines into hydrogen diesel hybrids. So I went overseas after studying at UNSW. I worked with big and small engine manufacturers, all types of engines. Got a lot of experience across building businesses, building products, what it takes to build a successful product that the market wants. What I didn't have is the experience of a very early stage company, and Founders were great and filled in the gap of understanding of how to build a company at the very early stages, how to plan for it, how to identify who your customers are, where your market is.
Neuroflux is a medical device startup company. We're developing a wearable medical device for the continuous monitoring of stroke patients. I had a very early prototype device, and I was about to start a new clinical safety study at Westmead Hospital, and I knew I needed to make a new device to be used in that trial. And through my time at the Makerspace and the Founders program, I leveraged those facilities through 3D printing and fabrication to make the device for the clinical safety study. The advisors, the supervisors, they all provide different little bits of expertise, whether it be electronic or mechatronic or 3D printing expertise that can really help people like me and different startups that go there to prototype their devices and product.
At Synbiot, we're using biomaterials to make battery systems higher energy density, safer, and more stable. As a biotechnology startup, we need lab space. Being part of the MCIC allowed us to have that space while working in our labs just upstairs. Having that convenience and the proximity of being around world-class facilities at UNSW is really valuable for us.
Umation enables everyone to move better and live longer using the latest in AI, machine learning and computer vision. We were just starting to explore how our technology could best be used in the health space. So we joined 10X Health Stream, which gave us a lot more structure and also access to a lot of subject matter experts into how we can best position our product and refine it for entering the health market.
My name's Hojon, co-founder of Yellowbox, which is a smart locker technology company that creates seamless locker access and management experiences for large corporates, including Fortune 500 multinational and ASX listed companies around the globe. Through the MCIC and Founders program, we were able to leverage the resources and the coaching available to test the idea in market and allow us to build the product and a company from scratch. The MCIC gave us a place to really go through those tough periods of finding product market fit until we were ready, revenue generating, and able to go out to the market on our own.
When Autonomy started in 2019, it was a very research-led startup. Some of the world's largest companies have a problem of regulatory compliance and across the supply chain, making sure things go fast. Fast normally increases human error. And to crack this, we needed a lot of support, deep tech enterprise support. UNSW Founders, I knew from the beginning, was involved in a lot of research-led startup spaces. They understood the problems. We were getting access to government contacts, access to regulatory minds, access to great brains.
What's unique about our space is we see a really broad distribution of people, not just from business and engineering, but medicine and arts and law and all the different faculties and schools of the university. And one of the most rewarding things is creating that space where people that have the vision and energy to build the future can be connected with and build relationships with the people that have the resources and the knowledge that they need.
You have these incredible researchers who are working on cutting edge problems. You have young people just kind of beginning their learning journey. You kind of smash them together. It's kind of wild that universities exist in that context. And so putting an innovation space in a university feels like it can be a recipe for a really productive conflict for pretty new ideas.
It's not something that you can kind of quantify, but the culture of care, which really goes back to the last 10, 15 years that UNSW has around entrepreneurship, really about helping people see what they can be, see what they can build, and try to build something that's more ambitious than they've originally believed in, I think permeates throughout the MCIC.
Of all the changes that have happened in the world over the last several generations, I think the most, kind of systemic and profound is that the pace of change itself has changed. And so in a world that is changing so quickly, there is a greater need than ever before to innovate. And it means we have to actually build an ecosystem, infrastructure, a culture of constantly innovating, constantly reimagining how to do better. And I think where UNSW and MCIC play such an important role is in bringing diverse people together. When people from different backgrounds, different socioeconomic experiences, different lived experiences, different countries and cultures, when they all mingle together, incredible things can come out of that.
Over the past 10 years, over 50,000 people have passed through the doors of the MCIC. They've learned new skills, they've made new contacts, they've built new relationships. From that group of people, we've seen more than 1,000 companies be started. And importantly, those companies have gone on to create hundreds of jobs and raise more than $170 million of capital to support their growth. So when the MCIC first opened its doors in 2015, they had the ambition to be the best university-based innovation network in the Asia Pacific by 2025. Now that we've met that goal, the next step, our next ambition, is to be the world's best university-based innovation network by 2035.